fairly even so far. So Holiday will bring it up for Seattle. They've led by as much as 10 on the floor for Dallas. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Christie is out there with Irving, and it's Flag in at the 3 slot.
That's just Holiday moving around the floor, picking his spots.
Mavericks trail by 8. Now Irving. Washington with the screen on Holiday to the middle. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Filipowski. Lively defending. Pass to Matkovic. 6 on the shot clock. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving for 3. Seattle grabs the miss. And here's Levine. 12 points for him. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Seattle.
The defense has to try harder to slow down Levine. He shoots through just any coverage they've thrown at him.
Irving with it. Kuminga picks him up. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Seattle leading by 9. Now here is Holiday. He's got 5. Outside, Levine. And it's Flag with the rebound. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Irving passes to Lively. The 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
They set the pick to the inside. Stolen by Washington. To the wing right side, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not.
Now, here's Washington. The kick out to Irving. Hits it from 3-point range. Irving's got 13 points.
The corner 3 by Kyrie has a nice ring to it.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the...
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Seattle. Good on both. Seattle leading by 4. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach. And Jason Kidd said Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached, to understand the game at the highest level, and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. Back to you.
Great mentality. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Here's Irving after the basket by Seattle. To the right side. Here's Flag. And the shot falls short this time. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Levine kicks to Kuminga. Shoots over Washington. Christie with the rebound. Christie's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Flag. And it's in there. Flag's got 10 points in the game.
This rookie Flag is tough, willing to take contact on and convert through it.
Outside Thomas. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving against Holiday. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Over Holiday. Irving misses. Seattle leading by 4. And Kuminga throws it down.
This is what Kuminga does. He plays above the rim.
And so it's Dallas with it.
And they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Pass to Flag. To the paint. Pocket 6. And it's Irving missing.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Holiday finds Levine. Floats one up. Mavericks with the rebound. Flag's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Kuminga, screen on Christie. Levine for 3, stolen by Lively. There's the 3. Christie can't make it. Seattle leading by 6. Outside Thomas. Outside Holiday. Here's Filipowski. Mavericks with the rebound. And good that time. Filipowski's got his 2nd bucket.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Robert Williams is checked in for Kyle Filipowski. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Levine. Klay Thompson is checked in for Cameron Thomas. And it's done in for Drew Holiday. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Bagley comes in for Washington. Marshall, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Williams in for Max Christie. Now, here's Bagley. He has 5. Here's Flag. The kick out to Williams. And the 3 ball is good. Williams has got 5 points so far.
That's a really nice pass. This is why they like to get the ball to flag and let him be the decision maker.
Out to the right wing. Marshall with the steal. Here's Bagley. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Now it's just a 3-point Seattle lead.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Here's Flagg. And he converts the layup. Flagg's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you see the explosiveness of Flagg, the athletic ability giving him an edge inside.
Seattle calls timeout. Mitchell, he's jumped in for Seattle. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Now, here's Nesmith. He's guarded closer. No good, unable to end this run.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And finished off by Bagley.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Nesmith, the pass to Thompson. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
In the corner, it's Gafford. Now, here's Marshall. Nesmith covering. Flagg lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And that one drops.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Gafford is screen on Mitchell. Pass to Gafford. 6 to shoot. Now here's Marshall. Nesmith covering. Williams gets the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Seattle trails by 3. Mitchell outside. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Pass to Williams. No one near him. Yes, that goes in. Williams has got 6.
This is great to see. Williams shooting with confidence, wanting to add to his game.
Here's Flagg, covered by Mitchell. Shot from the wing. And it's Flagg missing. Seattle has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Outside, Kuminga.
He is such an explosive athlete. Kuminga hard to contain in the paint.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
That free throw missing.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Davion Mitchell. He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's Dallas. They're on a 13-4 run. The kick out to Williams. And the three off target. For Seattle, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Dunn dishes to Kuminga. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Flagg. He's got 14. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson against Williams. Nice touch on the bank shot. Williams has got 9.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Now, here's Dunn. Tight defense on him. Kuminga, no good. The Mavericks leading. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. 4 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Flagg. Outside Williams. From outside, off the mark. Seattle has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
Second personal foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
At the line for Seattle. Markovic. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Flagg. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Flagg's got 8 here in the quarter. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And so it's Cooper Flagg making things happen for the Mavericks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Neesmith. Dunn is out there with Thomas. Then there's Kyle Filipowski. And it's Matkovic in a power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. It's Thomas high post. Pass to Matkovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Lively a screen on Dunn. Irving double team. Over Dunn. Thomas grabs the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the shot is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Mavericks trailing and stolen by Dunn. Moving it up. Thomas, that's good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Seattle.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Dallas again missing. Seattle leading by 3. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Marshall sets a screen for Irving. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Zach LaVine's checked in for Chris Dunn. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Marshall up top. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. From about 16. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Thomas got his 6th rebound on the night. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Washington. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
At the line for the Mavericks, P.J. Washington. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Seattle. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Lively pulls it down. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one made. Christie the pass to Irving. Back to Christie. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's LaVine who brings it up for Seattle. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Nesmith, the pass to Holiday. Off target from outside.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
It's stolen. Filipowski in the corner. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And Seattle leads by 4.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Christie against LaVine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Filipowski.
Shooting for the Mavericks, Max Christie. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And Seattle making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Holiday. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Washington. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Shot clock at 6. Holiday against Irving. Bucket is good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Christie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Washington. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Find the lanes.
That one misses for Levine.
Now a veteran in this league, Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Christie kicks to Irving. Connects from three-point range.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Holiday with it. Pass to Matkovic. On the wing, Levine. A fadeaway. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Christie. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Kuminga finds Holiday. From downtown. And Kuminga throws it down.
Serious energy from Kuminga, grabbing the offensive board and getting 2. These are the areas he needs to excel.
Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Marshall. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Kuminga the pass to Holiday. Right side, Levine. Hits the three-point bomb. Levine's got 20 points.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Holiday against Irving. Over Holiday. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Irving.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Matkovic. The 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Mavericks trail by 7. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Williams is checked in for Filipowski. And Dallas also making a switch. Flag is checked in for Najee Marshall. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Down low. And then Washington with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down.
Seattle leading by 4. Holiday looking over the floor. Outside, Levine. Six on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A springing athlete. Everybody knows about Levine and his bounce. He's just hard to check. And look, he was fouled right there.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And the second free throw, good.
Not perfect, but that opens this up to a 2-possession lead.
Seattle foul. Robert Williams. 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Max Christie. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Holiday, the pass to Levine. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Williams in the post. Lively's there. Puts it up from 12. Matkovic's shot is off.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
2 points. That one goes.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now Holiday outside Kuminga. On the wing, Levine, defended by Christie. Levine gets the bucket. Levine's got 23 points.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Christie kicks to Irving. Pass the flag. 4 on the clock. Launches from deep. Lively. Oh, sticks the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Seattle calls timeout. Here's Holiday. Here's Matkovic. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Shooting one.
One shot.
Christie with it. And here is Irving. Washington with a screen on Holiday. Washington's outside. Here's Flagg. That's tipped. Now here is Holiday. They set the screen. Now Williams. Outside Kuminga. From deep. It's good.
When Kuminga is hitting threes, I'm not sure how you could possibly guard him.
Now Irving. Here's Matkovic. He's covered by Washington. Outside Kuminga. Now Holiday. Williams has a screen for Holiday. Levine outside. Clock is at 3. Rebounded by Lively. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. 8-point game. Now, here's Washington. He's covered closely. Dallas again turning it over. Here's Holiday. Levine outside. Here's Kuminga. Just 5 on the clock. And it misses. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the
previous play is under review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Talking about the first pick of the draft, rookie Cooper Flagg, he's got a diverse skill set and is so mature for a teenager.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
And an intentional foul right there.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Levine. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Filipowski's checked in for Seattle. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Seattle. They've led by as much as 10. Holiday. And the three misses. And the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 6. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And the Mavericks call time here. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Outside, Christie jacks up a 3. And so it's Seattle winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot. All right, Zach, a great win against a tough opponent. What enabled you guys to come out on top?
No, they're a big-time team in the West. We got to just play consistently, and we're as good as any team out there. We're going to continue to push, and, I think we can play with anybody.
All right, thanks, Zach. Love the confidence.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports as we present our player of the game.